Hello everyone and welcome to the CU Rec Center for the beginning of today's doubleheader here on Scope Sports. First up, it's the men's D2 team taking on the University of Texas. Texas coming into this one 9-1-3-2 on the season. Colorado 4-9. Big matchup here for Colorado. Texas played their first non-conference game of the season last night in Fort Collins, winning that matchup 5-2. The Buffs have some experience with the non-conference schedule, but they're looking for a big win here.
Yeah, exciting day of hockey, and I think Longhorn fans are pretty happy today too. After today's football game,
their day has got off to a great start. They demolished Oklahoma State in the Big 12 title game, and yeah, no, they're looking for another big win here at the Rec Center here in Boulder. Well, Colorado and Texas coming right up. And what are the keys to the game here, Jared?
I think the defense needs to play a structured game overall. I know in the past couple of weeks they struggle kind of breaking out and some turnovers in their own end. So I think protecting the puck a little bit in their own end is a big thing as well.
Yeah, so CU struggle to really kind of win these games against these top teams in the West region. They've been competitive, but they've just not been able to find very many wins on the schedule. They've got 2 wins against Wyoming, a win against Idaho State, 2 teams who are near the bottom and below them in the standings, and they have a win against UCLA, but they've lost plenty of one-goal games. They've only really been blown out a few times this season, and we're underway from the Rec Center. So, this one be sent down into the CU zone off the stick of Dante Pierre. Now CU comes up with their opening rush. Here's Garrett Coveney. Look at that pass right to Toronto. Maybe an early chance there. Doesn't really work out for him. Kenneth Meyer. Send it up, trying to get it to Pierre. Too far for him. Now Santos to go pick it up for the Buffs. Santos gives to Coveney. Almost picked off there in the corner. Texas able to keep it in the zone. Here's Meyer trying to get that down low tip in front, and it's kept out by Siegel. Quick whistle from the refs. That was a sure goal that Siegel gets a little bit bailed out there.
That's Lawrence in net.
Oh, that is Lawrence in net, excuse me.
Yeah, no, that puck was loose behind him, and whistle blew quick. It looked like he had it at the start, and then when he was looking for it, it popped loose. So big break there off the whistle from the refs, and offensive zone draw for the Longhorns.
Silverstein over there. Shot on, stopped by Lawrence. 2 quick stops here for Lawrence in the first period. CU able to have a bit of a rush of their own. Riwi trying to tap that towards Thomas Knapp, and they'll get into the Texas zone. Texas trying to clear the zone. That's a little lob pass that gets out. Knapp trying to exit his defensive zone, makes a move around Silverstein. And now Smithberger has to chase after a bad pass. Riwi in the corner. Gonna get that to Knapp, he does. Texas really putting a lot of pressure early in this game here. Here's Smithberger for Colorado. He's got Neffs with him. Here's Smithberger, moves around one defender, trips, and that's gonna be a call and a penalty against Texas.
Yeah, that's gonna be a penalty every time, Alex. Stick right in the skate of Smithberger, and he goes down the ice. And now an early power play here for the Buffs with and a chance to take an early lead.
Yeah, and the Buffs could have a good opportunity here, as you say, Jared. Early power play, opportunity to get on the board against a pretty good Texas team within their own division and overall rankings of this D2 men's conference. So good opportunity here, though they do lose the faceoff.
Petonis will have to chase it down. Grabs the puck. Now moves up ice into the neutral zone, and now into the Texas zone. Petonis around behind the Texas net, still has control of the puck, and now leaves it for Santos. Pass towards Sadiq in the slot, goes off his stick. Toronto, near the circle. Petonis off his skate, keeps it in. Looking for a pass in the slot, disrupted by Texas. Here's Toronto. Toronto still has control. Scott Petonis, he decides to go down towards Santos instead. Santos shoots one, it gets blocked before it gets to the Texas goaltender, Jesse Reinhardt. Petonis can't get there. Toronto trying to get that to Sadiq, and now it's cleared away. Here's Santos to pick it up for the Buffs. Santos backs it up. Now here's Kovney into the Texas zone. Smithberger trying to give it to Kovney. Kovney, the pass over. It's tapped off the stick of Reinhardt. It will be cleared. Under 30 seconds left on the power play for the Buffs. So now the Buffs trying to get one final opportunity with 10 seconds left on this power play. Levkis across the blue line. Sends it in around the boards. Here's Neffs. Back to Alexiev. Pass across. Penalty time's up. Neffs puts one on it. Going to be off the stick of Robbins. Now Alexiev fires one on. It goes off of Kovney and right off the side of the net. 4 minutes gone in the first. No score. Texas has killed a penalty here in the first. Now here's Alex Furton throwing one on off. It's deflected off of Alexiev. Smithberger takes control for the Buffs. Into the Texas zone. Here's Smithberger. Sends it behind, trying to get it towards Knapp, but it's taken away by the Longhorns. Mascolo sends it around the boards. It's able to get there to Takis. Now Knapp behind his own net will grab the puck. Thomas Knapp into the neutral zone. Poked away. And everyone reverses ice. Riwi picks up the loose puck. Sinicki trying to pick it up for the Buffs, but Knapp will grab it instead. He'll dump it into the zone around the back of the net. Well, over 5 minutes gone. Polacek will go grab the puck. Well, he doesn't have to. It's icing.
And the last time we saw this team play, it was a big win against Idaho State. 14-1 was the final of that game, Alex? 14-1 against Idaho State? Was it
14-1.
Okay, 14-1.
Simpson had a hat trick.
We're hoping that maybe unlock something here for the offense. Obviously, 14-42 left in the first, nothing yet, but maybe that was the spark that was needed to really turn this season around as a whole.
You surely hope, because that's been where they've really struggled this year. Offense has been really the big weak point here for Colorado. And so hopefully that game against Idaho State really helped. Coveney had four goals, 7 points. Simpson had a hat trick as well. So it was a big offensive day for the Buffs the last time they were in this building playing a game. But now it's a much different test tonight. Centering pass, looking there for Wetschneg. And now he'll go chase the loose puck down. It'll be cleared by the Longhorns. Potential 2-on-1. Patones out there, but it's icing anyways.
Yeah, a near chance there. Just puck thrown to the front and awkward bounce in front. Nearly into the net, just across the crease. Reinhardt, the only goalie on this Longhorns roster, so a lot of work this season for Reinhardt being the only goalie.
Yeah, so he's played every game for this Longhorns team. He was playing in net last night in Fort Collins, picked up the win. And it seems like they haven't really struggled here with only having one goaltender as they find themselves in a really good position here in the TCHC. Of course, this Buffs team has already taken on a squad from the TCHC and East Texas Baptist almost 2 months ago at this point. It's 2 games set here at the Rec Center. Those games finished 1-0 and 2-0 in favor of the Tigers. Much different test here with the Longhorns in town. Cleared out by the Longhorns, and now here's Dante Pierre making a nice move. The pass, and couldn't get a clean shot off there, looking for Drage. Here's a shot, and a save by Lawrence, kept out. Drage, or Pierre, trying to get that to Drage, and it's taken away by the Buffs. Big hit on Toronto. His helmet comes off, and they'll stop play.
Yeah, big hit there in open ice. Toronto looks to be fine heading to the bench. Just a hard hit. I don't think anything really dirty about it. Just clean hit. Helmet popped off, and whistle blows just for player safety in this instance.
So face off at center ice, won by the Longhorns. We'll pass in the neutral zone. Cleared in. Lawrence will play a stick. He'll give to Rewe. Rewe giving it to Knapp. Looking there for Smithberger. Too far for him. Knapp has possession again. That pass goes off the skate of Nefson onto his stick. That pass too far for Smithberger. And it will be dumped in, though. He get a stick tap on it. Didn't get the little pass from Smithberger looking for Neffs. Bouncing puck finally corralled by Texas, and they clear. Rewe looking for Knapp. Had a lot of control and a lot of attention to detail for those two skaters for the Buffs. Long shift here for these skaters out here, it looks like, especially Rewe and Knapp. It feels like they've been out there for quite a while. Knapp, get that up for Neffs. Neffs into the neutral zones, finds Smithberger, but it's poked away by Texas. Silverstein trying to get that. There's a shot and a stop by Lawrence.
Yeah, the trailer just not picked up there. A nice shot from the top of the circle. Was Lawrence able to cover that one up? But Alex, I don't know if this is a concern early, but really 2 shots on Lawrence, maybe 3, and he hasn't looked the most confident in where the puck is after he saves it.
Yeah, that's the second time it feels like he's looked behind him to try and see if the puck was in the net. Of course, he was bailed out early with that whistle. Goki will send it in for the Buffs as they get some fresh skaters on the ice. Bit of a desperate change for this Buff squad as it's cleared out. Polachek will go chase it down. Waits for a pass, goes off the glass and out of the zone. This will be picked up by Barrett Ott of Texas. Shakes off Barnhart, sits behind his own net, and now gets a pass out. Lead pass off the skates to Cox, and he can't get that rush for the Longhorns. Buffs trying to draw some offense up. Goki was the lone Buff over there to try and take control of the puck. Santos off the boards, gets it to Goki, and he dumps it in. Well, that's icing. So everyone on the ice has to stay. Wetschnig was about to get on, and Sinicki will have to come back out on the ice because of the icing. Went early there. Taken by the Buffs. Goki in the corner. Waiting for a pass was Goki. Now a pass. Here's a shot that gets blocked. Cleared out by the Buffs there. Approaching the halfway point of the first period as the Buffs have iced the puck once again.
Yeah, it feels like a pretty even game overall here, Alex, so far. But the last couple shifts have been the Longhorns kind of starting to apply a little more pressure. Maybe not the most shots, but we've had some offensive zone time here.
There's Sinicki going into the Texas zone. He slides a Texas player in and then falls down himself towards the boards. Here's Street giving it to Sadiq, who fires one on wide. Alexiev gets it to a friendly black jersey. He's sent behind the boards for Sadiq. He gets knocked off the puck. Squeezed into the boards there. Now Dante Pierre has it for Texas. Pierre, that centering pass towards Drage. And it's taken away by the Buffs, but here's a shot and a stop by Lawrence. Drage behind the net. Now Sadiq. Pops it up. Way up there. Didn't hit the rafters though. Wetschnig has to jump up to try and settle the puck down. As now he comes away with the puck. Wetschnig shoots one. It gets blocked. He couldn't get a second opportunity to put it on Reinhard. Now Dante Pierre. Pierre squeezes past the CU defender. Now moves in all alone. Pierre trying to squeeze that towards a fellow white jersey. That one being Eric Langley. Now, excuse me, that was not Langley. That was Moscolo. Here's Robbins dumping it in. Floating puck in the slot taken by Alexiev. Turn it over there to Gangwani. Now Petonis just fires one on. Easy stop there for Reinhard. Texas coming away with it. It's Ott. He gets tripped up. Ref's hand goes up, and the Buffs will be headed to the penalty kill.
Yeah, just like the Longhorns' first penalty, they're going to call that every time. It's stick right in the skates, takes down the attacking player, and Toronto's going to head to the box for 2 for tripping. And this big moment here, Buffs need to kill this one, keep this game tied.
Texas has had some good offensive opportunity, but they haven't been able to put one past Lawrence as he gloves that one right early here in the power play.
Yeah, quick face-off win, and Lawrence was able to get over there, flash the glove, and they'll do it again.
Off the face-off, it's Robbins. Pass over to the top towards Owen Just, the leading point scorer and goal scorer for this Longhorns team. Over towards Just. Just trying to get that down low in the slot. There's a shot, and they score. Ian Silverstein gets to the loose puck in the slot, and Texas capitalizes on the power play, 1-0 Longhorns.
Yeah, some puck movement across the zone there. Right in the low slot in. Looks like it just beat Lawrence right under the glove and above the pad.
One tipped away. Colorado just trying to get any sort of opportunity here. Now Smithberger comes away with the puck. Smithberger drops off Levkis, throws that one towards the net, and it's stopped by Reinhard.
Near deflection there from Neff to poke that one home, just missed the stick, and Reinhard makes the save.
Seven and a half left in this first period. Texas coming back the other way before Riwi dumps it back in. Cleared by the Longhorns. They'll go down towards Riwi to pick it up. Riwi to try and pick it up behind his own net. He slips. Now the puck will be stuck in the corner as he slips and takes a tumble once again. Levkis will pick up the loose puck for the Buffs. Levkis, that'll go into the CU bench and they'll blow the whistle.
Yeah, nice response there from the Buffs on that last shift. Levkis looking for Neff streaking towards the net and just could not poke it home. Near deflection there, redirection in front. Would have been a great chance. Reinhardt able to make the easy save there, and now the puck back in the Buff zone.
This will be cleared out by the Longhorns. Barrett Ott. It's off the stick of Pierre, and it's cleared by the Buffs. But it will be picked up by Meyer once again. Lawrence has to touch it. Alexiev, they're going to play. Gets it to Petonis. Westnick trying to control the puck. It's picked up by Texas. Pierre. Going behind the net. Alexiev with a fight. Pierre just speeding throughout the rink here as he makes the play. Wetschnick trying to keep it in the Buffs' possession there, and they take over. Petonis just dumps it in. About 6 minutes left in the first period. Taken away by the Longhorns, Andrew Kungle. That one's tipped off the stick of Sadiq and dumped in. Petonis leaves it for Sadiq. Sadiq trying to get that pass towards Barnhart. And now Hackett will dump it in around the boards. Easy pickup there for the Longhorns. This is Moscolo trying to work his way into the Buff zone. Santos will go pick the loose puck up behind his own net. Gets it towards Goki. Now off the skate of Barnhart, Goki just picks it back up. Pass over to Sinicki. Makes a move. Sinicki just throws a backhander on it, goes wide of the net. Polacek trying to keep it in. He's pushed off the puck. It's stuck towards the blue line. Kept in by the Buffs. 5 minutes left here in the first period. 1-0 Texas. Santos dumps it back in after the big hit there from Moscolo. Texas takes control and will clear the lane. Trying to get that to Moscolo. Here's Polacek to go pick up the loose puck. Kovney fans on a pass, but it's able to get onto the stick of a fellow black jersey. Kovney has it poked away off the skate of Thompson or Simpson. And now Knapp picks it up for the Buffs. Players just falling all over the ice here, very fast. It seems like players are losing control on the ice here early in this one. But Texas has had the upper hand, had much more of a prominence in the offensive zone here, especially here in the back half of the period so far. That might change with Kovney. He shoots one, fired wide. Cleared in, and it goes off the skate of Garrett Schuler. And away from Harm. Here's Silberstein. Pass that off of Knapp. Now Riwi. Gonna pass that over to Levkis. Pass behind to Riwi. And now here's Knapp. Knapp. Over to Toronto. Now Coveney off the boards and dumped in. Meyer to pick it up for Texas. Meyer. Taken away, here's Street. Riwi trying to mess around with it. Now Neffs poked away. Now here's Stevenson. He loses it, Neffs picks up for Colorado. Off the back of the skate of Smithberger, and they turn it over. The shot goes wide from Texas. And Neffs trying to get that up to Smithberger. He's got Levkis with him. Smithberger squished along the boards and can't get a pass to another teammate. Kept in, there's Neffs to fire one over the net. 2.5 to go in the first. Stevenson maintains control. Stevenson drops it off. There's a slap shot and a stop by Lawrence. No, he can't get it. Net's off. They have to blow the whistle. There's no whistle blown. The net's off, and now they finally blow the whistle.
Was the puck loose there, Alex? And we just didn't see it.
I have no idea. It must have been, but
if not, the net was off.
The net was off, though. You gotta blow the whistle.
Either way, the puck stays out somehow. But again, another shot that just off the shoulder and popped right behind Lawrence. Not made the save, but a little worrisome. Having to look behind him again.
Off the face-off, Texas can't keep it in now. They blow the whistle. With 2:10 to go in the first. Looks like Texas was offsides.
Yeah, I don't think they kept that one in at the blue line and then just touched it up. Ref blows the whistle, or linesman blows the whistle.
So here's Santos. Backs up Santos. Moves up for Colorado. Taken away by Wetschneg. Here's Wetschneg, shoots one, and the stop is made by Reinhard.
I think that was Sadiq with the puck there.
Oh, was it? Sadiq with the puck. Yeah, Sadiq with the shot there. Pardon me. Wetschneg is out on the ice, though.
Is, yeah.
Sadiq wins the draw and takes control. They're trying to get that pass towards Wetschneg, and it's cleared out by the Longhorns. Dante Pierre just racing down, picks up the puck, looking for that pass in the slot, trying to fire it on towards Lawrence. Mad scramble for it, and there's a penalty.
Hooking's going to be the call here right in front of the net. And Pierre generated that he wasn't the one who drew the penalty, but his speed is noticeable out there, Alex.
Yeah.
Every time he touches the puck, it looks like he's going 100 miles per hour, and it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, just blazing speed here in this first period. I mean, it's hard to think that this team played a game just last night. They seem much faster than this Buffs team right now.
They already have one power play goal tonight, looking to make it 2 to double the lead as well.
Well, so Sadiq goes to the box for 2 minutes, but there's only 1 minute 36 seconds left in the period, so this will be another split power play. Pierre goes to Drage up top for Meyer. Meyer trying to get that towards Drage. See, you can't clear the zone. Reverse. Texas trying to take back control here on the power play. Meyer cannot keep it in, and the Buffs have somehow been able to get that one out of the zone. Pierre. Now gives it to Furton. Over to Drage. Drage behind the net. Holds. Back to Meyer. Now a shot from Pierre gets blocked by Knapp. Here's Furton. Picks up the loose puck. 45 seconds left in the first. Drage to Meyer. Shoots, blocked there by Smithberger. Puck's down, stuck in the boards. Meyer going to try and pick it up for the Longhorns. He's taken down to the ice. And now picked up by Drage. Too far for Pierre, and it exits the zone. They're going to have to regroup with 25 seconds left. Pressure applied there by Simpson. Pierre racing in again. Pierre worked off the puck this time by the Buffs defense and cleared away. There's Barrett Ott, the captain. Gives. Silberstein has the power play goal here tonight so far for the Longhorns. Maybe trying to make it 2. Centering pass. Man, he was looking there, and that's the end of the first. Looking for a pass in the slot. Was trying to find Charlie Alcorn. Misses him, and the Buffs get out of the first period only down 1-0.
Yeah, and the Longhorns really, it felt like took over that second half of the first period. It seemed pretty square at first, and then it just seemed like the Longhorns, shift after shift, were in the offensive zone of the Buffs. Put one in on the power play. Not one on the second, although that was a close chance as the period expired. And they'll have 24 more seconds as the second period begins with the man advantage.
So, 1-0 Texas here after the first. They'll go into the second period with the lead and a power play. And so, what do the Longhorns need to do on the power play coming up?
24 seconds. I think they had some chances. And, I mean, they had Alcorn cutting to the net there, just missed a tap in. So I think they, 24 seconds, it's not a lot of time in all things considered to set things up, especially with the face-off at center ice. So I think just get in the zone and see what happens and try to set up. They might not even send out like a full power play unit, maybe just a line to start the period. We'll see coming out of the break.
Well, that'll do it for the first period. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for period 2. Texas leads 1-0. Welcome back to the CU Rec Center for the second period between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Texas Longhorns. Current score 1-0 Texas.
Yeah, pretty even first period. It felt like, at least for the first half. In the second half, it really felt like the Longhorns took over. They scored one on the power play. They have another power play here for 24 seconds to start the second. Nearly had another one. Alcorn nearly tapped one in on Dylan Lawrence as time expired. But still 40 minutes to go and a lot of time for the Buffs to respond to this one.
So, Texas has had what seems to be the edge in this first period. What do the Buffs need to do to try and find a way to get one past Jesse Reinhardt?
They've had some decent chances, just not quite connecting perfectly. But I think the biggest thing is the transition from their own defensive zone to the offensive zone. It felt like the puck was bouncing a bit, so I think controlling that can make a big difference.
We're off for the second period of action. 20 seconds of a power play now for Texas to begin the second frame. This is Takas. Robbins instead, actually. That gives Ott across to Hunt to Just. That's blocked. One player fell down. There's another shot, and that's going to get through the 5-hole. 2-0 Texas. It's not a power play goal, but it is a goal nonetheless. 2-0.
And I think that's going to be Silberstein's second of the game. I think he's the one who got a stick on that one in the high slot, beating Lawrence low, and just like that, 30 seconds in the second, it's 2-0 Texas.
Yeah, the Longhorns able to put one past Dylan Lawrence early here in the second period. And face-off control by the Buffs. The second consecutive start here for Dylan Lawrence. He started in that game against Idaho State, only let up one goal. And well, he's let up two here in the first 20 minutes and change. Buffs need to start getting some offense here, I think. Taken over by the Longhorns behind their own net. This is Ott. Gives. Missed Pierre there. No icing called. And it's kept in by the Longhorns. Here's Ott. Throws one on, tipped in front. And Kungle couldn't get that one past Lawrence. It goes too high over the net. Santos trying to clear it. Pops up in the CU zone. Taken away by Texas. Drage has a shot blocked. Smithberger will be able to take over for the Buffs and exit the zone. Levkis is over there with him. Santos a trailer. Smithberger trying to dump it behind for Santos, but well, he had other plans. Pierre picks it up and gets that pass to Drage. Has to get around Alexiev, and he passes it over to Levkis. Now up to Andrew Santos. They'll have to get out. They're offsides now. Petonis crossed the blue line a little early.
Yeah, the Buffs nearly a chance there, just offsides after a nice step at the blue line to disrupt some things, and offsides here.
So a face-off just outside the Texas zone, and they stop play. Barrett Ott getting off the ice here, the captain for the Longhorns here, getting off the ice, not sure what for, but he exits the ice. And the faceoff is controlled by the Buffs. Petonis takes over. Petonis shoots one. Stopped by Reinhard. Taken over by Texas now. 3-on-2. A nice move by Furton, and he loses control of the puck. Buffs will be able to recover and get there defensively. Here's Sadiq now for the Buffs. Trying to exit the zone, kept in by Stevenson. And now Texas takes control. That shot is deflected and off the glass. Alexiev has it. Pass up there for Wetchneg. Tries to get physical, but knocked off. And now picked up by the Buffs. Taken over by Texas outside of their attacking zone. Hackett will chase down the puck as the Buffs are struggling to maintain possession, not only in their defensive zone, but struggle to even get it in their offensive zone right now.
And you were talking about the physicality, Alex, about the Texas Longhorns, and they've done well to implement that into their game here tonight, being able to bully Colorado off the puck pretty well through this first period and slight change here as you get an icing by the Longhorns.
Yeah, so just over 3 minutes gone here in this second period. An early second period goal here for Texas has doubled their lead to 2-0.
Offensive zone draw, maybe spark something here.
Barnhart's in the circle for the Buffs. Wins the draw, shoots one, and Reinhardt makes the save. He just doesn't decide to pass. He just kind of like pokes that through.
Yeah, that's a nifty one. Just wins it to himself, pokes it forward, he gets a shot off, but
Yeah.
Reinhardt there to cover that one up. Now, will he do it twice, or do you think they'll be ready? Won't even attempt it.
Yeah. Puck floating around in the slot. Texas able to take control and clear the zone. Picked up there by Mascolo. Throws one on off the stick of Lawrence. Taken over by the Buffs now. Here's Sinicki. Over to Goki. Pass towards Barnhart. He can't get that one cleanly. Knapp to keep it in the offensive zone. Sinicki trying to get that centering pass towards a black jersey, but Barnhart takes one away, tried to maybe get a shot on. And now here come the Longhorns the other way. A shot is stopped by Lawrence. And they'll blow the whistle.
And the Buffs really just can't get their hands on the puck, especially in the offensive zone. Texas doing really well on that front in this game to just really body any of the Buffs off the puck in really any of the zone of the ice, but especially down on the Texas end.
Charlie Alcorn wins the draw for Texas. The ensuing shot off the faceoff by Owen Just is blocked. Alcorn goes back for Silverstein. Taken away by the Buffs. Santos just does enough to get it towards Toronto, but it goes off his stick. Here comes Alcorn. It's a pass to Silverstein. Silverstein looking for a pass. It's taken away by Tanner Simpson. Little touch pass to Kovney. Kovney shoots high off the glass. Simpson right in front. Can't get a stick on it. Can't control the bouncing puck. And it now exits the attacking zone. Owen just dumps it in for Texas. Santos has it stripped away from him by Just. He's trying to fight for the puck. Kovney able to work it off Just and avoid danger. Now Toronto trying to dump it in. It gets blocked and cleared away by Texas. Almost a breakaway opportunity there for Andrew Kungle. That one popped up. It must have hit the netting and they stopped play.
And Silverstein has both of the goals for the Longhorns today, and that's going to be his 9th and 10th goal of the season. And he's going to surpass the 20-point mark with now 21 points on the season, 10 goals and 11 assists. So that's a line with Owen Just to definitely look out for, as they can make a huge difference in this game, as they already have.
Pierre has it taken away and they blow it off sides. Alexiev with the pass. Now Smithberger. Little poke ahead. There's Neffs. This one missed and, well, just gloved there by Reinhardt.
Yeah, offensive zone draw here for the Buffs. Their best chance of the period came off one of these just moments ago when Barnhart won it forward. Well, a win here is possession in the offensive zone, something that we haven't seen too much of in the recent second half of the first, and really too much here early in the second.
This is cleared out by the Longhorns. Alexiev will go grab it. Texas trying to draw up another really good offensive scoring chance. poked away, taken away by the Longhorns, trying to get that pass towards Furton, just a little off the mark. Smithberger moves around one defender. Smithberger across the red line, across the blue line, and kept in by Alexiev towards the net and wide. Neffs fans on a pass and will be cleared out of the zone. Now Arthur Street gives to Alexiev. Street hangs onto it. Street looking for Levkis. Smithberger lays a big hit on Stevenson, and now the Buffs come the other way. Neffs pass towards Levkis. He missed it. Levkis is right in front. Neffs trying to get one there. Smithberger's over there, and Neffs takes a somersault there, and another save there by Reinhard. Man, they had a couple opportunities on that little offensive play.
Just pure scramble from both teams, especially defensively.
Levkis. Excuse me, that's Sadiq. And now here's Petonis. Back to Riwi. Now Petonis has it stripped away. And it's cleared away.
Colorado doing a much better job at keeping Texas within their own zone and pressured into the blue line. Texas is getting some breaks out like you see here. But for the most part, Colorado has done a very good job of hemming the Longhorns in their own zone, and they get nice in here.
Yeah, that was the best shift of the game so far for the Buffs. Smithberger with a big hit on one end, sparked it. 3-on-2 the other way, puck towards the net, and kind of some chaos ensues in front of Reinhard, but able to keep it out, and still 2-0 here for Texas.
Draw control by Texas, and they send it right up into the netting. They'll just do it all over again.
Face-off win would be big here. Just they've had the possession for the last 2 minutes or so, probably in the offensive zone, or for a majority part of those 2 minutes. Winning a face-off and keeping it in the offensive zone would be big.
Puck loose in the corner. Barnhart's over there behind the Texas net, looking for Goki, and it's taken away by the Longhorns defense.
Well, you got the first part of your wish out. Jared.
Puck has been iced once again. The Buffs will have another offensive zone draw coming up.
Perhaps now time for you to get that, pressure within the zone, keeping the puck there.
Yeah, third time's a charm.
And they'll do it on the other side to the left of Reinhard. Santos gives, there's a shot.
Ooh.
It's blocked. Polacek can't get there. Now he has to chase and go grab it. Polacek. Sanicki, fans on a clear on a dump in. Santos gives to Sanicki. Cleared away. Santos looking for a pass. It's taken down. Barnhart. Now to Sanicki. That is off a stick, and it'll go into the corner. Santos shoots one, and that's stopped by Reinhard. Santos knocked off. Sanicki can't quite get there. And now here's Kovney. Loose in front, and it's taken away. Texas trying to go ahead and clear it out, and they will. Polacek just gives it back for Kovney. Kovney with about 9 minutes to go, or 9 minutes gone in the second period, 11 minutes to go. A pickoff by Alcorn. Alcorn trying to get towards Just. Not a clean pass, and it's taken away by the Buffs defense. Kovney. Alexiev can't get to the puck. Here's Pierre trying to take it away, and Lawrence will have to take it back. Now here's Toronto. Off the boards. Someone's tripped up there, and now taken away by the Buffs. Here's Polacek. Just dumps it in. Kovney. looking for a pass, and Colorado just cannot have any sort of extended zone time, and they'll have to regroup. Here's Alexiev, almost a clean turnover, and now Texas takes over once again. Here's Drage. As we reach and hit the halfway point, Lawrence able to stick that one away. Texas trying to keep it in. Pierre loses control, or loses sight of where the puck is, and now Levkis has it for the Buffs. Levkis poked out. Now taken away by Texas. Drage off his, he loses control. Now it's cleared in by Texas. Texas takes away the puck, and really neither of these teams can really maintain possession right now. Levkis drops off for Smithberger. He shoots, and Reinhardt gloves it.
Yeah, just as you say, it just some poor turnovers from both teams, especially the Buffs, especially in their own zone here the past couple of shifts. A number of turnovers right by the Buffs' own blue line, resulting in some quick chance rushes for Texas. So now they're down on the other end, but they still just have to be preventing these. They can't be doing that throughout this entire game.
Rewe completely misses the puck, and now an odd man rush coming for Texas. Now here comes Texas the other way.
Trying to focus, sorry.
Puck loose in the boards. Here's Owen Just. Pass over. Silberstein in the corner. Cleared away. Texas will go ahead and grab the puck in the corner, but it's icing. Buffs bench does not agree with the call.
Yeah, that was a close call there.
I would say that's a debatable icing. I mean, you have the Longhorn literally right there with the puck, but ref's decision is icing, and the other way we go.
So an offensive zone draw here for Texas with 8.5 to go in the second.
That was a long shift for the Buffs, too, so they're going to be tired here.
Shot stopped by Lawrence, able to make a pad save, and it's cleared away. Meyer to grab it for the Longhorns. Off the glass. Now down towards Santos. He's got to go pick it up. Too bad he doesn't have to worry about it. Icing.
8:12 left in the second. What do you think needs to change here?
Just offensive zone time. They haven't had a lot of offensive zone time, and they can't prolong that zone time and get very many chances on Reinhardt.
And a lot of that comes off of, just that strong play in all three zones on the ice by Texas, and also just a lot of missed stick handling, or puck handling, by the Buffaloes. They're just not having great control over where the puck is and how much control they have with it, and even who they're passing to.
Sadiq trying to get a pass towards Petone. He tried to find someone in the slot. No one was there. That shot gets deflected off a stick. Maybe it was going to Reinhardt. Another Texas defender able to glove it down. Popped up towards the blue line, kept in by Petones. Wetchneg trying to circle towards the blue line. Now it's pass. Petones can't maintain control and get that forehand touch to get a shot on. Now Santos fires one, and it's taken away by Reinhardt. Wetchneg will tumble in the corner there, and Texas is going to be able to take over.
And there was some fantastic puck movement there. Immediately, the opposite of what we were just talking about on that shift with the Buffs. They were able to really just sneak the puck through areas I wouldn't have thought possible, especially on that last little opportunity there. Of course, Petones had his stick lifted or tied up, unable to tap that puck. But had he been able to, that would have been a grade A chance for the Buffs there.
Well, it felt really since the 14-minute mark of this period, the Buffs kind of have had more time in the offensive zone. They're just not getting the bounce they need or the grade A chance to beat Reinhardt.
Colorado controls right in front, and just a whiff from, I believe that's Simpson over there. He'll stop play.
I think that's
it's
going to be a hand
probably-
pass.
Yeah. So a neutral zone face-off coming up. And Colorado really just trying to get any sort of offensive chance. And, you know, we hoped that that game against Idaho State was going to be a good get-right game in terms of offense, but they've really struggled offensively. They're missing passes. They're just not having a lot of offensive zone time. They're just struggling.
No, and to be fair, that game against Idaho State was a while ago, and as you said, Texas played last night. But, you know, regardless of, you know, freshness or not, Texas should be a little bit more, you know, worn down from playing last night. So, yeah, you can see just mistakes and just rust on the Buffalo's end.
Alexia fans on a pass. Speaking of rust, here come the Longhorns with an offensive zone chance. Here's a shot that gets whistled high over the net.
Lawrence had no idea where that one was.
Yeah, he was frozen and lucky that was high.
Toronto back towards Kovney. Kovney trying to work along the boards, trying to get that towards Toronto, but it's just there's no pass in the slot there. Now here comes Texas speeding down the other way. Silberstein. Excuse me, that is Robbins. And now that one goes into the netting. They'll stop play. 6.5 left. 2-0 Texas. Feels like there was 2 goals in that first period, but there was a goal here in the second period. It came in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, and I think one thing that really does benefit Texas is their speed. If they just seem noticeable, like it's noticeable that they are a speedy team with the puck, and they're moving up the ice quickly and forcing the Buffs to get back and make a play in their own end.
Lawrence makes a stop. Rebound off the post. Furton almost gets one past Lawrence. Texas keeps it in the zone for a moment longer before here comes Barnhart the other way. Worked off the stick.
Yeah, that's going to be a
Worked
hook
off.
there.
Yeah, Barnhart worked off. Sinicki shoots one wide of the net. Knapp trying to get that towards Barnhart. Now Knapp. And finally touched by Texas. 6:07 to go. The Buffs will have their second power play of the game. Curley 0 for 1.
Yeah, Barnhart just, let's see who's going to the box for the Longhorns. It's going to be number 10, Alex Furton. Just got his stick in the midsection of Barnhart while he was skating up the ice, and he's going to go for a hook, and now a chance. This is big. With 6:07 left, the man advantage, you don't want to go into the third period down 2. So I think this would be a big chance to really cut that lead in half on the man advantage.
So the Buffs to the power play. Here's Alexiev. Gives to Barnhart. Here's a shot tipped by Simpson. And couldn't put it home.
Nice idea there, just redirected
Kovney
wide.
blasts one, and it's stopped by Reinhard. Kovney has it picked off. Looking for Alexiev and taken away by the Longhorns. And good defense prevents a breakaway for Andrew Kungle. 5.5 to go. Smithberger trying to move in. He falls down to the ice. Picked up by Levkis now. Levkis circles. Levkis waits. Gives to Alexiev. Levkis holds on. Here's Alexiev. A stick just floating there disrupts the pass towards, I'm not actually sure who that is over there, but now Levkis shoots one just over Reinhard and over the net. Maybe got a little bit of that crossbar. Cross-ice pass looking for Levkis. He's able to corral it, worked off the puck, tumbles to the ice, and now Smithberger picks it up behind the back of the net with about 45 seconds to go. Here's Alexiev. Shoots one wide of the net. Levkis gets to the rebound. Back to Alexiev. Now Levkis shoots one. Save, rebound, loose, and steered away by the Texas defense. Levkis. Pass towards Simpson. Simpson cross. Toronto. Can't get a shot off. It's loose towards Reinhard and cleared away with 10 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Alexiev. Over to Levkis. Fans on the shot. Gets another look at it. Fires. It's blocked. And the penalty is killed by Texas.
a really good penalty, though, honestly, in my opinion. Kept the zone for, I believe, the entire time. Perhaps, one breakout by Texas that opportunity there short-handed, but just really, really good zone time, really good passing, and good efficiency by the Bucks there, just not able to put it home.
Here's Polacek to grab the loose puck after it exits the zone. Santos trying to squeeze that through Drage, and another pass from Santos goes off the skate of a Texas player. Now Drage's going to pick it up and have a look at Lawrence, and he scores. Three 0 Texas. Charlie Drage with his 16th goal of the year.
An absolutely unbelievable shot there, though. Beats out the defender of Colorado, and just
from effectively the goal line, catches Lawrence cheating a little bit, head down, and has that spot and picks that top right-hand corner.
And that one sticks. That was a great power play from the Buffs. They had chances. One was sitting right in the crease, it felt like, just cleared away. And then immediately after, just Longhorns go and extend the lead to 3. Tough break there for the Buffs, especially after a promising power play with some chances in the offensive zone.
Yeah, and you mentioned the chances. Levkis had one just sitting there for a one-timer he wasn't able to put home, and just a number of opportunities for the Buffs, unable to convert.
Sadiq put one on, a one-timer, and I think Reinhardt got a piece of it to clear it away. But the Buffs have some offensive zone time here. Here's a pass looking for Wetchneg, way too far, and the bouncing puck will exit the zone. Pierre trying to use that speed of his to get past Riwi. Riwi is able to work his way in possession of the puck, and now shoots one, and it's stopped by Reinhardt. Down for Wetchneg. Cross looking for Patones. Riwi's going to keep it in. Fakes the shot. And it's poked away by Pierre. And he's going to race up. Riwi's going to be able to work him off again, but he takes a tumble to the ice. And now a pass Drage, a little too far for him. He's just going to take a look. Boxed off. And taken away by the Buffs.
With some magnificent plays on defense here this shift. He's been outstanding.
Here's Sadiq. Trying to get it out. He does. Stays with the play and dumps it in. He dumped it a little too early. They'll go back to this Colorado zone for a defensive zone draw for Colorado. 2:09 left in the second. Ian Silverstein getting the goal early in the second, and then Charlie Drage has made it 3-0 for Texas late here in the second period. Here's a shot from Meyer, and it's taken by Lawrence, able to make the stop there. So another face-off in the Colorado zone with just about 2 minutes to go in the second. Would you say that CU needs to score here in the second period?
I definitely wouldn't say needs, because you always have 20 minutes and you can go further from there. But with the way that they've shown offensively through the whole game, sure. With the way they've shown offensively the past couple minutes, I would say definitely if you can capitalize this and at least break it to 3-1, of course.
Hackett with that shot towards Reinhardt. He makes the stop. Alexiev overskates the puck, able to get a pass towards someone, but Texas able to take away, and that pass just under the rafters and will not stop play. Ness stuck in the boards with two Longhorns right there for him, and he's able to work it out of it. Colorado maintains possession. Levkis pass to, that was a shot, and Reinhardt's going to be able to cover that up. Levkis towards Neffs behind the net. Neffs. Now Levkis looking for a pass. Pivots. Levkis just maintaining possession of the puck, just needs to find someone to pass it to. He just gets it to Alexiev, who goes right back to Levkis. Into the slot. Smithburger fans on a shot, and they blow the whistle.
Yeah, Buffs are going to go to a penalty kill here with 41 seconds left. Battle in front. And it looks like Goki's going to get 2 for interference, and battling in front.
Yeah, so Texas ends the first period with a power play. They'll end the second period with the power play as well. Already up 3-0. They didn't score on the last time they went in this situation, but they did score seconds after the power play ended. And this time it's going to be much more of an even split. They'll actually have the majority of this power play in the third. Face-off controlled by Texas. Robbins down towards Silberstein. Silberstein holds, trying to get that pass towards Just. It'll be picked up by Robbins. Now gives to Just. Now Robbins puts one on, and they score on the tip-in. Charlie Alcorn with the power play goal, 4-0.
And yeah, that's another tough break for the Buffs. As the period was winding down, they had that possession and control of the puck, take a penalty, and then immediately after, they let up a goal on that penalty kill. And it's similar to having a great power play and then immediately letting up a goal right after it expires.
Yeah, it's just the way that the game's going for them. Because via that power play they had earlier, they both tied and then began to outgain Texas in shots, and they're certainly having offensive opportunities, especially in the last 10 minutes. They're really there, but it's just unfortunate breaks and 4-0.
Knapp lays out Owen Just with in the final 10 seconds. Now Just trying to hit Reweet. This will go into the Texas zone. They'll dump it out, and that is going to do it for period 2. It was just 1-0 after the first, but the Longhorns have added 3 here in the second to take a 4-0 lead.
And I think the Buffs might get a power play to start the third.
Yeah, you can see Sadiq was kind of tumbling right at the whistle. It's a little slow to get up. When he gets up, he seems to be just fine, but the big thing that's standing out to me, Texas just looks more conditioned. They seem like they're able to beat out Colorado towards the puck in a race. Colorado just cannot find a way to beat Texas to the puck.
Yeah, they've just been chasing the game for this entire time, and you're right, there is a penalty on Texas to start that third period, but they're just chasing the game and chasing the puck and just aren't able to keep up. They're expending more energy that way and have effectively none left for A, offense, and B, at this point, more importantly, defense.
So they've struggled here in these first 2 periods. They find themselves down 4-0. Going into the third period, the Buffs will start the third with a power play, thankfully. Maybe an opportunity to try and put one past Jesse Reinhard, but for now, the Buffs find themselves down 4-0.
Yeah, it's difficult to say with the entire game, looking at the entire game with the amount of offense they've shown. I don't know if they're going to be able to get 4 in this third period, but how they've been playing the past couple minutes, there definitely is that ability to should they be able to turn it on for a quick amount of time, but they just have not shown that ability for more than a couple minutes at most at a time throughout this game.
So the Buffs trail 4-0 going to the third period. Buffs will start third with a power play. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the CU Rec Center for period 3 between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Texas Longhorns. Current score 4-0 Texas. Longhorns put home 3 goals in that third period, 2 late ones in the last 5 minutes to get their lead all the way up to 4. And the Buffs, they got to dig really deep if they want to tie this game here.
Yeah, and I think the hardest part about letting up those last 2 goals is it came after the Buffs were generating the momentum on their side, and then it was just split second chance the other way. Nice shot from the corner from I believe it was Drage who scored that one, and then you get a chance, you take a penalty, and then a deflection. 2 deflections beat Lawrence in that second period. So kind of unfortunate, but now a big hill to climb, but a power play for the Buffs to start.
Yeah, so Owen just took a penalty right at the end of the period. A little out of spite after getting hit Sadiq. And now he's got a 2-minute penalty to start the third. Buffs down 4. A power play goal here to start would be huge. Here's Alexiev. Passes towards Neffs. Back up towards Alexiev. Alexiev holds, looks for a pass, goes behind the Texas net. Gives to Levkis, now back up to Neffs. He fires one on, just wide of the net. Levkis keeps it in the zone. Over towards Neffs, and it's offsides. Exited the zone.
That was awfully close. I thought that stayed in.
I thought that was in as well, but what is called is what is called. And those first 30 seconds there, I honestly thought decent puck movement, decent play from CU. They're just not moving themselves around the zone that much and not opening themselves up for these passing lanes.
And I think one of the bigger problems on their power plays, they've had possession. They haven't hit the net. They had one shot, it felt like, that hit the net, and that was Levkis in the second period where the puck sat there. But everything else, it feels has gone wide, and they haven't forced Reinhard to make the save.
Well, here's Alexiev up top with about a minute left on the power play. Alexiev fires one on wide. Rebound was looking for Neffs on the rebound.
Like you said, Jared, another miss the net shot from the point.
Lawrence settles it down for Nikita Alexiev. He'll just hold and just leave it for Andrew Santos to take over. Santos gives that towards Sadiq. He loses the puck. Did not enter the zone, so no harm, no foul there. Buffs regain possession with 30 seconds left on the power play. Pitones now. Looking for Santos. Pressure there from Andrew Kungle, who's just been all over the forecheck here for Texas. Really just applying that pressure and forcing CU to take so much longer as they try to drop their attacks. Here's Pitones now. Puts one on well wide of the net after it gets deflected. That one is cleared away by Brandon Kungle, the brother. I would assume that Andrew and Brandon Kungles are brothers.
And we're back to even strength.
Yep, penalty's been killed by Texas. And that'll go towards Reinhard, no problem there. Here's Barrett Ott, the captain. He's back. He left the ice early in that second period. Not sure what was up, but he's back out there for Texas now. Here comes a shot and a stop by Lawrence. Pierre taken down on the far side of the play there, forcing Kungle to take the shot himself. Ott keeps it in, and it's taken away by the Buffs before it's quickly taken back by Drage.
I think Pierre was less taken down and more that he just
Yeah, I think
the back end of his skate tipped over.
CU trying to take control of the puck. They do. Here's Pitones trying to get that pass towards Simpson, and it's taken away by Kungle, and they immediately head back for defense.
Exactly, and another lazy pass by the Buffs there, though. Obviously, you do what you can in the moment, but you kind of want to see some sort of light floater pass there from Pitones to get over the stick that's didn't even have to move to intercept that pass.
Colorado backed up in their own defensive zone again. Sinicki trying to clear, he does. Goki to tap it to himself and dump it in. Goes around the boards towards Sinicki. He just overskates the puck, and Texas able to quickly clear it away. Silverstein chasing down the puck for the Longhorns. It's picked up there by Polacek. Here's Zane Polacek into the Texas zone. Fires one well wide of the shot, well wide of the net. Sinicki has it blocked, able to pick it back up and throw one on wide again. And now the problem is more just getting it to be on target. Like they're shooting the puck, but they're wide of the net.
Yeah, no, that has been like at first it was like okay, just off the mark, but then it kind of added up, and you're like, you need one of these to make Reinhardt make the save, force him to make the save. Maybe there's a rebound, maybe there's a deflection. I mean, 2 of the goals for the Longhorns have been tipped right in the slot.
Neffs off the faceoff, looking for Levkis, and pokes away. Smithberger has it in the corner, trying to get that centering pass towards Neffs. Doesn't find anyone but Longhorns. Stevenson gives to Furton. Furton trying to move around Polacek. He's muscled off. Neffs gets that to Smithberger. Just leaves it for Isaac Neffs. He gets that up towards Smithberger. Leaves it for Levkis. Levkis moves right in. And there's a scramble in front. Diving on top of it is Jesse Reinhardt to keep the shutout going.
Yeah, and there it is, just puck on net and chaos in front, possibly almost poked home. But Reinhardt jumps on that one to get the whistle.
So 15 and a half minutes left in regulation. Buffs need 4 goals to tie this game.
A tall task when they're not even managing to hit the net. It's like Jared said, they're dealing with the physicality of Texas and with their own physicality a lot better, for the past couple minutes, but they just aren't able to hit the net. That's been their issue.
Alexiev able to somehow keep possession for Colorado. Hackett goes back to Alexiev. Now Hackett looking for that lead pass. Just tries to get it towards Smithberger at the last second. Now taken away by Garrett Schuler. A fanned pass from Gangwani. And now Smithberger trying to move up the ice. Only one up there with 3 Longhorns defending. Smithberger behind the net. He falls down. Simpson's over there. Levkis can't get there. Puck's still loose in the boards. Players just falling left and right. And now here's Levkis trying to get that to Alexiev. Now he just throws a backhander right on to Reinhardt. He has to make that stop. So now Alexiev sends it off the boards. Trying to get that in there for the fresh skaters for Colorado. Toronto can't get there in time before it exits the zone, and they'll have to regroup. Pass goes off the stick of Kovney. Goes off his stick again as they try to clear. Simpson trying to get over there. Now Kovney's got it. Kovney shoots one, and it gets blocked by Schuler. Schuler has it now for the Longhorns. He gets worked off the puck. Here's Simpson, Toronto, looking for Simpson, and now cleared away. Rewe keeps it in the CU attacking zone. And Schuler trying to get that final clear to get it out for Texas, but they cannot. Schuler trying to clear, and he will finally this time. Knapp will grab the puck, gives to Rewe. Rewe holds. Pass over to Knapp. Knapp worked off the puck, and now a breakaway for Andrew Kungel. Kungel stopped by Lawrence. Now another turnover. Drage, tough angle. Couldn't get that one past Lawrence this time. Pierre racing in, as always. Trying to make a play. Rewe gets it away from the Texas attack, and now here comes CU. Here's Sadiq, he's got Wetchneg. Sadiq worked off. Surrounded by 3 Longhorns over there. Still floating around at the blue line, and that one's cleared onto the Texas bench.
Ooh, big save from Lawrence there.
Massive saves from Lawrence there, keeping the game at a 4-0 deficit, but essential at this point in the game if you're looking for anything here for Colorado.
Sadiq will take the offensive zone faceoff for the Buffs. He does not win that draw. Texas takes over. Meyer looking for a pass, somehow is almost able to get that to Drage. Drage now has it, gives to Dante Pierre. Pierre shoots one and off the glove of Lawrence. Puck still loose, picked up by Polacek. Pitones racing up, trying to work his way around Meyer, and it's kicked down below the goal line. Pitones in the corner, fighting with Meyer still. Cleared away by Pierre. And he's iced the puck with 12:17 left in the third. Buffs still down 4. And they still haven't found a way to beat Jesse Reinhardt.
Alex, a little off topic here, but since we're playing the Longhorns, and as this game was going on, Alabama beat Georgia 27-24. Will the Longhorns get into the college football playoffs?
It's a good question.
I don't know if we have enough time for this,
I don't know, but the committee has got a very interesting job this evening deciding on what 4 teams will get into the college football playoff this year. One of them could be Texas, who beat Alabama, who just beat Georgia. So, I mean, a very complicated discussion to be had.
Back to hockey.
Back to hockey. Here's Arthur Street now, trying to keep it in the zone. Almost poked away by Pierre. Now he does maintain control. And now here's Alexiev. Being chased by Pierre, and he forces a turnover. Alcorn looking for Ott. Down low in the corner, looking for that pass to Alcorn, and it's taken away by the Buffs defense.
And all of that created by the impressive work at the blue line by Dante Pierre for the Longhorns. Some really, really great skating and great puck play to get the puck down there.
Another centering pass just able to be knocked away by the Buffs defense. Street off the glass. Schuler gives to Silberstein. He's looking for Owen Just. Just moves in. Just looks, and there was a lane open for Silberstein to get the hat trick. Could not put it home. The Buffs defense able to clear it away. Alcorn trying to get that towards Just, and they stop play. Offsides was Texas. 11:07 to go in the third. Buffs still down 4-0. Simpson will face off against Alex Furton. Draws control by Colorado. Simpson wins that face-off. Or Smithberger was in there for the Buffs, excuse me. Here's Rewe. Gives to Knapp. Knapp moves up, passes towards Neffs. It's taken away by Texas. They send it in off the stick of Lawrence. Now Knapp over there for the Buffs, trying to work around Stevenson, and does. But a bouncing puck and a weak pass over towards his fellow black jersey. Neffs off the skate of Levkis. And now Texas takes over once again, reaching the halfway point of the third. Colorado still has not put one past Jesse Reinhardt. And now Reinhardt's on shutout watch. He's got a couple shutouts this year. He's got 2 so far. Looking for his third now. Needs to kill off the final 10 minutes of this one. Lead pass looking for Stevenson. He gets past Polacek, but the pass is a little off the mark. Santos over there for the Buffs. Santos moves in, and the puck finds a pass. Smithberger can't find the 2-on-1 pass and shot. Can't find the one-timer. Santos
Smithberger's got to angle himself better there. He's wide open for the one-timer to at least break the shutout. He's got to get that.
Here's Robbins for Texas. Gives it to Owen Just. Just pokes it away. Here's Silberstein. Now Robbins up top, shoots one, deflected into the netting. .922 left in the third. Buffs down 4, and time is running out quickly.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to produce anything. And the chances that they've gotten, they've whiffed on, and that's really been the story tonight.
And so Texas will have an offensive zone draw. And they win that draw. Here's Meyer. Trying to go to Alcorn. Buffs try to clear, kept in by Silberstein. Silberstein down towards Just. Right in front towards Alcorn. He throws it on, and Lawrence makes the glove stop.
2 missed checks along the boards by the Buffs leads directly to that chance. And if you're Colorado, you have to just be doing better. And just simply they're not. And it's wild because Colorado's still leading Texas in shots on goal. They just haven't been able to get anything dangerous.
Texas had a couple dangerous chances, considering they have 4 goals on the scoreboard right now. Here's Meyer at the top. Sends that one on. Lawrence is going to be able to cover that one up.
Yeah, that's a recipe that's been working for the Longhorns. Those shots from the point, a deflection right in the slot, and Silberstein almost has a hat trick doing what he did before.
Puck is turned over. Lawrence will have to play it away. And now Knapp trying to get it away from the Longhorns offense. Here is Pierre trying to get that pass to Meyer. He just fires it on. Able to get a pretty decent shot there. Lawrence is able to make the stop. Texas keeps it in. Pierre kicks the puck towards Lawrence. It goes just wide of the net. Centering pass looking for Kungl. Ott can't grab it. And it exits the zone. They'll just regroup here. Ott into the Colorado zone. Gives towards Drage. It's taken away by Knapp and cleared away by the Buffs. Ian Silberstein does have a hat trick. He did score the 4th goal on the power play. So he's got a hat trick in this one, scoring 9 goals, 9, 10, and 11. All 3 coming on the power play.
You're telling me Alcorn didn't deflect that last one?
I guess not. The website has listed it as Silberstein's goal.
I don't know about that one.
So
I don't know about that one. That looked like Alcorn. You thought that too, right?
It was.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But as of right now, they've given Silberstein the hat trick. So whether that stands, they'll probably go through it after the game, and if changes need to be made, they will make those changes. But as it stands right now, Silberstein has a hat trick here in Boulder. Cleared in. And now out of the zone by the Buffs. Schuler to grab it. Gets around Goki and clears it out. Pass cross ice looking for Goki off his stick. He's able to pick it up. Goki sends it around the boards. Picked up by Texas. Now Schuler off the boards looking for Polacek. Cleared away by Nicholas Trevino. Santos still has the puck, gives to Goki, to the center ice, to Sinicki. Sinicki working around, trying that centering pass. And able to pick it up there is Barnhart, but he was taken down to the ice by the Longhorn defender. Sinicki still has it now. Trying that centering pass again. Barnhart wraps around, save made by Reinhard. Just barely able to keep that one out and keep his shutout bid going.
Sinicki with 2 really good, just through the crease passes, and just really impressive play by him. Good ideas, but just unfortunately on the first one, no one there to get that. And the second one, saved.
Santos will enter the zone a little early, and the puck, or not, they're offsides. 6.5 left in this one. Longhorns up 4-0.
And it's looking more dire for the Buffs here tonight in this game. Texas Longhorns have been playing really, really well and just been able to physically beat the Buffs on pretty much all fronts tonight.
Here's Alexiev to grab the puck, get it away from Lawrence. Alcorn has it. Alcorn looking for Silberstein in the center. Here's Just back to Nakamura. And it's cleared in. This is Levkis as he moves up. Gets hit in the boards by Alcorn. And Paul Nakamura will chase it down for the Longhorns. Just trying to clear. Puck stuck in the boards, picked up by the Buffs. And now Alexiev pokes it away. Smithberger over there. Neffs up towards Levkis. Right in front, Barnhart looking there. Here's a shot from Street, and Reinhardt makes the stop.
Good eyes on Reinhardt there, able to see that pass getting over right across to the Buffs and came forward, challenged right at the top of his crease and got rid of any angle for the shoes there for the Buffs. So well played by him, and just once again unable to get anything past this goaltender for Colorado.
5.5 left. Buffs need 4 to tie. And they'll get some fresh gears. Looks like maybe a timeout called here. I would assume by the Buffs. And it looks like it is a timeout.
All right, going back. He does not. There's no way he's a hat trick. I just went back and watched the replay. He wasn't even in front of the net on that deflection. He was on the sidewall. So, the site's wrong. He only has 2 still. But, yeah, still 2 big goals in this game. Having right now, it would stand as the game winner as well, as he buried the first one. But he does not have 3. I can tell you that. I was like, I'm not going crazy. I was like, there's no way he deflected that one.
You wouldn't go crazy.
Charlie Alcorn's
earlier in the period, you could have seen a lot of people standing around the boards. That was the D1 men's hockey team and the D1 Colorado State men's hockey team. The Buffs and the Rams, Rocky Mountain face-off coming up right after this here on Scope Up Sports in just a little under an hour. So at the conclusion of this, we'll have a short, about 20-minute break, and then we'll give you coverage for the Rocky Mountain face-off. But 5.5 minutes left between the Buffs and the Longhorns.
Very, very excited for that one, Alex. It's going to be a good game.
That one stopped by Lawrence, makes another stop. And now Neffs moving in. Ott takes it away. Here's Neffs. Now towards Levkis. Run that centering pass, and it's covered by Reinhardt. And now the Buffs just trying not to have 3 games against the TCHC teams and getting shut out in all 3 of them, because they got shut out both times by East Texas Baptist.
Yeah, 1-0 and followed by 2-0, and here could be a 4-0 win for Texas here. So Texas teams coming into Boulder and getting things done here on the ice.
Texas will have the real test tomorrow. They'll take on Metro State and Westminster. That's their real test to see if they can hang with some of the best in the West region. Rewe trying to keep it in, and it's taken away by Andrew Kungle. Passes to Pierre. Dante Pierre trying to move around Knapp. Hasn't worked off. Now Kungle shoots tough angle, and it's off of Lawrence and cleared. Shot from Drage off the post. And that is going to now be cleared by Colorado. Texas just continuing to apply the pressure. They're looking to run up the score here, it looks like. They'd love another goal or 2. Because that'll definitely impact the rankings here. Because remember, in the ACHA, all the rankings are done by computer.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned Metro State and the D2 team here, the Colorado Buffaloes. They played Metro State recently. Most recently down in Westminster, that 8-4 win for the Roadrunners, immediately followed up by a 5-3 win here in Boulder. And Metro State can definitely score. So, if you're Texas here, you probably do want to see if you can, in this scenario, put on some more goals. You're aware you're about to face a pretty decently good at offense team, and you want to be prepared for that.
But first, they have to kill a penalty.
Yep. So Stevenson in the box for Texas. This is where CU could finally put one past Reinhardt. It'd be the moment where he would have to do something. Here's a clear from Texas. Here's Alexiev trying to set up an attack. Levkis moves into the Texas zone. Levkis Gives to Kovney. Smithberger. Gives, here's Alexiev. Now Levkis shoots one, and the stop is made by Reinhard. 1:20 left on the Stevenson penalty. Buffs just trying to get anything past Jesse Reinhard.
Yeah, something to keep, just something to take away from this game.
So under 3.5 to go in this one. Buffs have they have 80 seconds left on this penalty. And so here is Toronto. Trying to get that pass towards Sadiq. Sadiq throws it on. It's loose. Reinhard didn't know where it was. The Texas defense bails him out there. Batones throws it on. It's deflected. Loose over there. Reinhard doesn't have to make a stop there. The Texas defense does a good enough job to clear it out. Here's Batones. Holds on to it. Gives to Sadiq. Sadiq looking for Simpson. Now it's Batones taking over. Santos shoots one, and Sadiq can't get to the rebound. 35 seconds left on the cross-check penalty. Santos holds. Santos shoots one. Blocked. Santos trying to put another one on. He throws it on and just wide. 20 seconds left on the penalty. This is cleared away. Now here's Batones. Getting that up towards Meyer. Just trying to clear it out. Picked up by Santos with under 10 on the power play. They're just going to have to throw it on. And it's cleared away by Texas. They've killed the penalty. Meyer to clear once again. It goes off the ref's skate, stuck around the blue line. Under 2 to go in regulation. Well, in the game. Just physical hit against, that's Goki over there. Levkis trying to clear, he does. Robbins shoots one on. Lawrence will make the glove stop and just give it out towards Riwi. Just trying to get it in there towards Riwi. Riwi with under 1.5 minutes left. Goki trying to clear. Here's a shot from Schuler, gloved by Lawrence, and they'll stop play.
Another power play with a couple chances there, just unable to get one past Reinhard. Even when the puck's kind of loose and there's a rebound, the defense are boxing out and able to swipe the puck away to avoid the danger of letting up a goal.
Schuler off the draw, has his shot blocked. And now here comes Isaac Neffs with a potential breakaway. Neffs worked off the puck. Look at the speed. You talk about the speed from Texas in this game. That is a perfect example
Neffs
of why.
Tremendous speed there.
Yeah.
But the defenseman Lucas Robbins making up all that ground, able to catch Neffs there and prevent the goal. What a play!
Hunt, or Just, knocks down Street in the final minute. Lawrence will just sit there. Buffs have 45 seconds left to put one past Reinhard and take away the shutout bid. Here's Ott. Ott looking for a pass, cleared away. Street will chase it down with 30 seconds left. Pierre takes it away. Texas trying to get one more opportunity. Pierre stays with it. Passes. Here's a shot stopped by Lawrence. 20 seconds to go. One final rush for the Buffs. Smithberger over to Levkis. He loses control, and the Texas Longhorns will be able to take away the puck with 10 seconds left. Pierre misses the pass. Kungl trying to get that towards Drage in the final 5. Drage will just kill the rest of the clock, and the Texas Longhorns have posted a shutout here in Boulder.
Yeah, Texas played a solid game for the whole 60 minutes, it felt like. Just not really allowing too many chances from the Buffaloes that seemed in. A couple here and there on the power play for the Buffs, but they were able to capitalize on their chances and close out this game 4-0. 2-0 in Colorado so far this weekend.
Yeah, looking to be 3-0 after the end of the weekend as they take on Metro State tomorrow. Metro State in the West region has been very good. They're undefeated in BMHC play. Texas just outside the top 20. Metro State is placed at number 6 in the West region. That would be a really good statement win for this Texas team as they try to make a push for regionals. The Buffs fall down to 4-10 on the year. And they'll have one more home game against Colorado State next Friday. But this one's going to sting a little bit. They'll have the Rams next week, but they fall short in this one.
Yeah, just Texas really got the better of them throughout all 60 minutes here tonight. Just Colorado was unable to really catch up to really anything, and that's reflected there on the scoreboard, 4-0 for the Longhorns, with a really, really good performance there by the goalie for the Longhorns. And Lawrence, for his part, I don't think really did too bad. A couple things caught him by surprise, and of course let in 4. But overall, for his part, I think it was mostly due in part to defensive issues. I don't think Lawrence really had
2 deflections. It's hard to stop, and
it's difficult to get.
Sharp angled shot. He did make some very big saves as well, especially that breakaway early in the third. So
Lawrence makes a couple of big stops, but a 4-0 loss for the Longhorns. And so the Buffs will be at home next week for the Colorado State Rams. That's really all we have here. And what do we have next, Aiden? You seem really excited about this. You just heard it over the PA.
We just heard it over the PA. We mentioned it earlier on in the period, but yeah, just under an hour from now, 45 minutes or so. CSU Rams here in town to face the Colorado Buffaloes. Last night up at Fort Collins, our mighty Buffaloes lost 4-2 on a late go-ahead goal from the Rams, and then I would
empty net, yeah.
To seal that 4-2 win, and so the Buffs here tonight at home, looking to right the ship, looking to even the season series thus far at 1 apiece.
So that's coming up here shortly, here on ScoBuff Sports. It's a big one. It's one of the biggest games of the year, every year. Buffs Rams. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. That's all. And well, we'll see you later in just under an hour for Buffs Rams. Thanks for tuning into this one. Texas takes it over Colorado 4-0. And for Jared Miller and Andy Glockner, I'm Alex Roberts saying so long for listening to Rec Center. We'll see you guys in the next live stream. Have a good one, and you heard it here first.